What's going on, y'all? It's Chris Hollywood here, and today I'm bringing you 4 underrated superhero films. So first on my list is the Hulk. No, not the one from Avengers, not Mark Ruffalo. This is the 2003 Eric Bana Hulk, unaffiliated from the MCU. So yeah, it was kind of related to the comics, but kind of not. The way that Bruce Banner got the gamma and stuff in this one was kind of like, So, essentially it starts off with his dad, David Banner, who's a scientist, who's experimenting on himself, doing like sketchy shit. And then, he has a kid later on, Bruce, obviously. Now, in the comics, I don't remember if his dad was a scientist or if he was affiliated at all. I remember David Banner, the name.
David Banner.
Have you ever seen a Chevy with the butterfly door? Stunting is a habit, get like me.
But that was the name of Bill Bixby's character in that Lou Ferrigno Hulk TV series. So his name wasn't Bruce in that, it was David. So as Bruce becomes an adult, he has like the DNA to become the Hulk, but it's buried within. Then he gets exposed to gamma radiation, releasing it, and becomes the Hulk. His dad, however, becomes this guy named the Absorbing Man, and he can just, pretty much become whatever material he touches. It's pretty weird. But yeah, not a lot of people like that movie. I guess, I don't know if it was Eric Bana's acting, or if it was just the way they portrayed the Hulk, or the way it wasn't really canon to the comics. Not sure, but I didn't think it was a terrible film. Next up, Green Lantern. Yes, I know, not even Ryan Reynolds likes his own movie. He hates it. That's why he made fun of it in Deadpool. But you know what? I liked it. I thought it was a great Green Lantern adaptation. So Ryan Reynolds is Hal Jordan, a fighter pilot in the Air Force who stumbles upon a dying alien, and he gives him this fucking Green Lantern ring, and then he has to use it to protect Earth, pretty much. On the flip side of that, you have this fucking, galactic entity called, Parallax, and it's essentially like a fallen god who has the power of fear. And he corrupts this scientist named Hammond and pretty much uses him as a conduit to get back at Green Lantern. Ultimately, what happens is Hal Jordan embraces the ring and becomes Green Lantern and defeats Parallax with the help of Sinestro and some other people on this planet named Oa, which is pretty much the home planet of all the Lanterns. So, yeah, he defeats Parallax, throws his ass into the sun. I forget what happens to Hammond, but I think he gets killed. Yeah, he, drains his, energy or some shit out of his body, his life essence. But yeah, and then at the end of the movie, Sinestro creates, a fear ring, and then becomes, the leader of, the Yellow Lanterns or whatever. Again, not a really well-received movie as far as comic book movies go, but hell, I liked it. It's on my list. This next one is very controversial. Josh Trank's Fantastic Four. Yes, it was very different from what we're used to. I think mainly because they made Johnny Storm black. A lot of people hated this movie, and I think that's fucking ridiculous. Yeah, sure, he was white in the comics, but whatever. Michael B. Jordan's a great fucking actor. Why not just embrace it? And yeah, it was a little bit different from the comic books in the way of origin goes, but they're doing the Ultimate Fantastic Four, not the original. The Ultimate Fantastic Four got their powers from Planet Zero, which was an alternate dimension. So they're playing off of that. So in the movie, there are these 4 young kids who go to this Baxter building, and it's like a science institute, more or less. Reed Richards partners with this guy named Victor Von Doom, who's a child prodigy, and together they find a way to build a spaceship that goes into this alternate dimension. But while they're there, shit goes horribly wrong. Victor gets left behind and gets doused in this weird green energy that melts his suit to his body. And then the other ones just get superpowers based on shit around the universe. Johnny catches on fire, Ben, who's Reed's best friend, gets pummeled with rocks, and then Reed just gets stretchy for some reason. Not sure why that is, but on the way back, Sue's waiting for them, and she gets hit with the energy wave of them coming back, causing her to turn invisible. So yeah, they just get their powers in an unorthodox fashion, and people don't like that. Not to mention that Dr. Doom isn't made out of metal or anything. His suit is literally the containment suit grafted onto his body, and he wears a green cape. But yeah, he's more or less Darth Vader. So no one likes it, but you know what? I thought it was fucking awesome. So thank you, Josh Trank. And finally on the list, guys, my number one movie of all time that no one else seems to like, Spider-Man 3, the Sam Raimi one. Now, honestly, this one has a special place in my heart. I'm not sure if it's nostalgia or what the hell it is, but I love it, guys. It had Black Spidey, a symbiote, Venom. I mean, Sandman was okay, I guess, but I like New Goblin. That was different. It was fucking Harry Osborn on a snowboard, you know, throwing pumpkin bombs around. A lot of people did not like it due to the fact that they crammed too many villains into the movie and the way they portrayed Venom. They didn't explain the symbiote at all, and he was a very short-lived character, and the fact that they got Topher Grace to play Eddie Brock. Because in everyone's mind, Eddie Brock's supposed to be like this giant yoked-up dude, and yeah, he wasn't. He was fucking Foreman from that 70s show. Again, I thought it was fucking awesome. The portrayal of Eddie Brock and Venom were great. Also, I guess they had a problem with the suit because it was pretty much just Spider-Man's suit with a mouth, and it wasn't the normal Venom suit, but whatever. And at the end of the movie, they killed Venom with a pumpkin bomb, so not a lot of people like that. So yeah, I thought it was a great one. And do I like that Venom more than Tom Hardy? Fuck yeah, of course. Fuck Tom Hardy. I love those movies too, but this one was just better to me. Alright guys, those are 4 movies that I thought were just extremely underrated in the superhero world. Let me know what you think down below, and if you have any other ones that I couldn't think of, then feel free to tell me. And yes, I know, you guys don't agree with my opinion on Spider-Man 3 or any of these other ones, but guess what? That's why they're opinions. Alright guys, I'll see you on the next one.